Today, we're going to be playing Tom World. Now, let's begin. Now, we don't have to pay. We don't have, all the rest of the stuff. We only have, half of it because the rest is paid. Where should we start at? Let's start at our miniature home. Okay. Now, let's begin with the character starting in 3, 2, 1. First, they're all sleeping. They all go to bed. Hold on. Okay. And it's morning. They all wake up. Oopsie. Ben puts his glasses on, and they all say good morning to each other. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And then they all go to the kitchen to sit down and eat some yummy and delicious food. Don't know. They sit down. And they all sit down. They have for breakfast is toast. So Ginger eats some toast. Becca eats some toast. Ben eats some toast. Angela eats some toast. Hank eats some toast. And Tom eats some toast. And they all cool it out with some milk. Gulp, 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 gulp. Gulp, 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 and gulp, gulp. Okay. They had a wondrous, delicious breakfast. So then Tom says he's gonna go take a shower. And he takes a shower. Well, obviously he takes a bath, not a shower. And then he's all clean. And then Hank takes a bath. Then Angela. Then Ben. Oopsie, Ben's gonna take a bath. Then Becca. And then Ginger. Their morning routine is done. So now what they do is now they go to school. And everyone is here. We got the tea. But today is Halloween, so they won't have to do much school. Tom volunteers to stand up and let Angela sit down at his spot. Thank you, Angela says. You're welcome, Tom says. And then the teacher walks in. Good morning, class. Good morning, Miss Emily, they all say. Now today we're going to do less work than usual. Please tell me. What's that noise? Okay, that's better. Good morning, Miss Emily, they all say. And then they all give the Tom and friends some easy work. So what she does, she just gives them, a puzzle. And let's see. The puzzle is, no, not that one. Get the monkey to the banana. All right, class. So today we're going to try to get that monkey right there to that banana. Can you do it? Yes, Miss Emily. Good. Tom, since you're standing up, how about you go first? Tom gets the pencil. And we erase that. And then he does it. He wants the pencil to have a blue writing. So Tom goes this way. And then he goes up. That way. Down. Uh-oh, he's stuck. Let me see. You should try again, Tom. I'll give you another chance. So he erases it, then he tries again. He draws a circle, kind of like that. Great job! You did it. And then Tom passes over the pencil to Angela. And it's Angela's turn. She has to give him a different puzzle because she saw the answer. So we erase it. And she gives her this puzzle. Alright, Angela, give that bunny to that carrot. Angela goes up, then down, and then however you say it, but anyway, she got it. Great job, Angela. And then she marks it on her notebook. And then Angela erases it, then she passes it over to Ginger. Tom and Angela switch seats. Then it's Ginger's turn. Miss Emily gives Ginger a different puzzle. She gives him this one. Alright, Ginger, this one should be quite easy for you. But first, I'm going to have to ask you a question. Does the mouse like cheese or strawberries? Cheese! That's correct. Now you have to get the mouse to the cheese. Alright? Okay. And then he draws it. Miss Emily thought that he was going for the strawberry. But nope. He was just going past the strawberry to get to the cheese. Well done, Ginger. Thank you. Next up, we want to do... Oopsie, Ben's not here. Sorry, miss, nope. Sorry, I came late. That's okay. And Miss Emily says, how about it's your turn? Ben, she gives Ben the hardest one. Let's see. Make sure the bunny gets all the carrots before you reach to this last carrot. Okay, miss. Ginger gives Ben the pencil. Oh, not again. Oh, now we have to find it all over again. Okay, let's forget about that. Okay. So, he goes here, then there, and then there. Let's see, got that carrot, and that carrot, and that carrot, and that carrot. Good job. Good job, Ben. You can go back to your seat or stand where you were standing. Then she passes the pencil to Hank. Becca suspects down knowing that it's not her turn. And Hank stands at the front. And Ben sits back down. Miss Emily says, okay, let me give you this one. This one should be easy. You should remember this one. Now go on. Great job. Okay, now last but not least, Hank passes the pencil to Becca. Then, which means, woo, paper airplane. And while Ginger's standing up, Ginger's making a paper airplane to draw the teacher at the end of the class for a funny little meaningless prank. Now, let's see. Let's see. I mean, no. Aha. Okay, so Becca, this one's kind of a hard question, so I'm going to give you the answer, because there's two answers to this one. You have to get Hank all the way to the monkey. Can you do that? Yes, miss. So, Becca did the most unexpected thing. She went that way, all the way at the bottom, went to the monkey. And look, she made like this. she did it, and she could do it to the body. She just had to go the other way, like that. Miss Emily gasped. Miss Emily is going crazy. That Miss Emily's going crazy that she's gone dizzy. Becca is confused, and she's scared that she might have broke her. Everyone else is scared too. They don't know what to do. But then she shakes it off, then returns to normal. And then everyone else returns to normal. Miss Emily says that is the most unexpected way I ever seen you done it. Am I in trouble? No, that's actually pretty smart. You kind of solved the puzzle, but also didn't solve the puzzle. Okay, so they mark everyone's grade. Becca, A+. Everyone else, especially A+ too. And then the school bell rings, which is amazing. And then they all visit their friend's house. Actually, no, they don't visit their friend's house. They actually go to the limited edition Halloween place. They go over here first. In which they see something crazy. There's a portal that you can try to get to. And looky at that. Oopsie, still paper airplane. Paper airplane, go away. And look, they all go trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treat! Angela gets the bad candy. Hank gets the lollipop. Still normal. Ben gets a cookie. Tom gets some candy that is a spider aura. And then Becca gets the big chocolate, which gives her nothing. But that I gives her when she moves, she gets rainbow. See? Woo, 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 woo. Actually, that's kind of actually cool. And then last it goes to Ginger, which doesn't give him anything, unfortunately. That house is done, so they move on to the next house. That girl, she's just trick-or-treating. They're all excited to see that. Wow, this candy is magical. They all say, you open the next door, and out comes a spooky squash, I think. I don't know what that is. Then, oopsie, nope. And then they go to the last house where someone has a werewolf costume. He sees it. How do I put this back on? Hey, fine. Just down. He says something and he jumps out and scares everyone. Ah! They all say. It's just me. Well, that's okay, they all say. So they go to the last house for trick-or-treating. They open the door, and what they see is a nice little granny giving out candy. Oh, let me see what we have here. Ooh, you got the aura one. Let's give the rest who doesn't have the aura. Here, have this one. Ooh. Here, I don't have an aura here. No, I already got. See? Woo, 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 woo. Oh, well, I guess that now. But then here's a lollipop. Here. You can have this one, the spider. And you can have the rainbow, the magical one. Woo, 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 woo. And that was the last stop for trick-or-treating. They went trick-or-treating and now they went to the last place. They went to the spooky... Oh, this is the same spot. And then they couldn't decide where to go next. they decided to go to this new place on the beach, which they can't get into. Weird. Then they travel back to the dinosaur ages. Actually, they didn't want to anymore. And then, where do they go next? They wonder. They want to the last place before they go home. They don't want to go to the barber shop, or there. Where should they go? How about we go to their friend's house? They say. Yeah, they all say. Now let's see. They change. Okay, let's see. You don't belong here. That was just their friend visiting over. First, let's get everyone in their proper clothes. Cute. Let's put them on. This could go. Want to put on this, and that's good. Perfect. Let's hang everything up. Away. And you can wear this. Okay. So they all come. So then they all come knocking on the door. Okay. And then the mother holding the baby walks up. Hi there. Oh, baby Ellen. They say, hi there. Can we come visit? Of course, the kids are just in the room playing. I'll get you dinner in a second. Let me just cook it up. Here, you have to hold your baby while I cook dinner. See. So he cooks dinner. See, she knows how to make pizza. She knows how to make a burger. She knows how to make a good pizza. So, but he decides to make a burger. So, better meat, and better meat, just enough burgers for everybody. Meanwhile, they look for their friends in the room. They all go one by one. There we go. And then Tom goes up and says, hi. Do you want to play in the pool? Sure. So all the boys go to play in the pool except Ben. Ben stays. So Ginger and Hank and Tom go into the pool and can't forget about the brother. They all get out of the pool and they play some basketball. 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet I can make it from here, he says. No, you can't. And if we do, probably the mom will get mad. So then... And he misses. Too bad. While the girls play, the Ben helps the dad take care of the baby. Me and my brother were playing dragons. We can go outside if you like, because I haven't went outside in a while. Sure, they say. So after that, they play, blah, 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 blah. And then they all sit, then they all eat. The baby eats a burger because the baby's actually 2 and not 0. The dad eats the burger. The brother eats the burger. Ben eats the burger. The mom eats the burger. Tom eats the burger. Hank eats the burger. We need more burgers. We need more bread and meat. Angela eats the burger. Becca eats a burger. The sister eats the burger. And Ginger eats a burger. So they leave their friend's house saying bye bye. Then they go back to the house. They turn off the stove. Then they all go to sleep because it's so late. Good night, guys, they say, and then it's off to bed. Well, I guess that's it for today's video. Peace out. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye, everyone. Peace out. Goodbye.